It's 26 minutes to the top of the hour. That is 7. It's Friday. Good morning and welcome to Good Morning Uganda. The energy here in studio is just on cloud 10 because it is Friday, and here on GMU it is always a special one, a special edition. So rise and shine since the weekend is within the reach, and so that you can enjoy the show. We have a really fully packed show. We have music, we have the press, we do have what is happening on the international scene and the local scene. But I must warn you, there is a bit of excitement that has been detected today here as the coffee is brewing in studio. I hope you're fastening your seatbelts to be ready for a great ride with us. If you're not next to a television set, do not forget to visit YouTube. You can watch us there still live. We do stream live, by the way. It is not just rumors, it is the reality. You can just type in UBC TV Uganda and you will have everything as it comes from our studios here at Nile Avenue, where we do broadcast from every day, Monday to Friday. Every day, I said Monday to Friday, and that is where the headquarters of UBC are located. So what a way to start the morning. Let's start with the results of the USCE. Yes, for the candidates, you know what it means. For the parents, pressures are high and the nervousness is beginning to kick in. But the Uganda Advanced Certificate of Education results for 2025 will be released today, the 13th of March 2026. Time we are looking at 11 a.m. if nothing changes at State House Nakasero. We expect the Minister of Education, Sports and Education to be present as these results will be released by UNEB officially and for the first time from the 2025 examinations. And away from that, the Ministry of Local Government has revealed plans of conducting local council 1, 2 and women council elections by the end of April 2026 and also revise their emoluments. Now, while chairing Thursday Parliament session, the Speaker of Parliament, Anita Among, said that government has for some time been denying the public on a democratically elected local council 1 and 2. We are watching the space. But also, with the plight of the traders in Kampala, whose businesses were destroyed by the recent floods, have appealed to landlords to grant them several months to recover as they struggle to revive their businesses. And the traders also criticized officials from the Kampala Capital City Authority, particularly the physical planners, accusing them of approving building plans without ensuring proper drainage systems and also water channels to control rainwater and floods in the city. More of this will be coming up here on GMU even next week. Robert, what are you looking at?
Well, the week has come to an end.
Definitely.
For us that do it Monday to Friday. Now it is the weekend, and on Friday we usually do things different here as we usher you into the weekend. So we have so much lined up for you. We have music, we have interesting topics. Please keep it with us because I guarantee you it is going to be so interesting.
I agree.
As we usher you into the weekend. Now, the week has had quite a number of interesting stories.
Okay.
I won't forget the woman who was sentenced for 6 months imprisonment.
Robert,
and
I know. You had to talk about that. Because it's a woman.
Not because it is a woman, but for a long time, very many men actually have been promised that they are going to marry these young girls, their families, then after educating them and investing so much in them, the girl simply changes the mind, and that is all.
For you, don't you change your mind's man? I'm going to marry you after
but you
campus,
see, a man
may
change the mind, but let's look at the rate of investment. We know in relationships, the man invests tangible things, which is money.
Which I can possibly refund, but for you, can you refund whatever offered?
And this is what court was saying.
Can you refund the washing for you, the doing house chores for you?
Well, if you equate that, for example, this person took this girl all the way from you.
Let's look at something else, because I know you're
that is one of the stories that I really enjoyed, and being a Friday, it's a light story. I don't want to go for hard news. However, I'm tempted to go into a more serious issues.
Well, what is that?
And that is Uganda Bureau of Statistics yesterday released the Malaria Indicator Survey. That is a 2024-2025 report. That was it is a periodic survey for 4 months covering 15 sub-counties across the country. Now, this survey shows that there has been a surge in malaria prevalence in children under the age of 5.
Oh, that's...
And this is from 10 now to 13.
10.
Children under, yes, from 10.
From the previous survey of 2018 to 2019,
yes,
it was at 10%.
It was at 10%.
And now?
It is at 13%. Now, and Lango sub-region leads with 32%. Then Karamoja comes at 26%. And interestingly, South Uganda is at 2%, and Kampala is at 1%. Now, that means in Kampala we are doing very well. If it's at 1%, and South Uganda are doing very well. But when we look at Alango, where it's 32%, and Karamoja at 63%. But also, it showed something not interesting, that use or access to treated mosquito nets remains at 56%, as it was in 2019. Uptake, people sleeping in these mosquitoes. So we've not increased in people sleeping under treated mosquito nets.
That's according to the survey.
According to the survey. But also it shows that in Acholi, Kigezi, Bunyoro, women's partake, pregnant mothers partake of Fansida, which is an anti-malarial, is very low. Many of these women are not completing their doses when they begin taking Fansida. Now remember, this has an impact on the mother, but very much so on the fetus or the baby
the
to
Ministry
be
of Health
born.
needs to find out why there is low uptake of Fansida if someone begins the dose and they do not complete it, or there is no uptake at all. Because I personally have taken Fansida before, but not for pregnancy.
Jojo, we don't need to go into whether it was pregnancy or not. First of all, you are a woman. And it's okay for you to be pregnant.
Should I leave you to tell whatever I was going to say?
Madam Speaker, I rest my case.
Let's go to what you have on the local scene.
Well, we begin with the Public Accounts Committee of Parliament, including PAC Central Government, PAC Local Government, and COSASE, together with representatives from civil society organizations, convened a meeting that was aimed at reviewing and understanding key findings from the Auditor General's report for the audit year ended December 31st, 2025. During the meeting, it was revealed that the Office of the Auditor General conducted 6,875 audits, including financial audits, value for money audits, and procurement audits. The report highlighted concerns about government entities incurring varying costs for common user items, raising questions about procurement efficiency and cost control. The report also indicated that several government entities continue to request funding beyond what they can need or what they needed. This, according to the Auditor General, often leads to other critical institutions missing out on required funding, hence affecting service delivery to Ugandans. Although legislators commended the Office of the Auditor General for its work, they noted that more still needs to be done. They emphasized that audit findings should play a stronger role in informing and shaping government budgetary process. Challenges such as understaffing in the public service, increasing domestic debt, and partially implementation of government projects, which also highlighted as per the report. Gilbert Olanya, chairperson of the Public Accounts Committee for Local Government, represented the Speaker of Parliament. Members of Parliament urged the Office of the Auditor General to do away with lukewarm recommendations to government MDAs found at fault, rather implement firm measures that ensure accountability and compliance. Mityana South Member of Parliament Richard Lumu withdrew the Administration of Parliament Bill 2024. The controversial bill sought to change the method of electing the leader of opposition in Parliament, among other changes. Lumu's withdrawal of the bill tells with the overwhelming call by various stakeholders that the bill could dilute the opposition space. The Administration of Parliament Bill 2024 was tabled during the parliamentary regional sitting in Gulu City. The private members' bill, sponsored by Mityana South legislator Richard Lumu, was highly controversial, with the majority of stakeholders objecting to its contents and order of electing the leader of opposition in parliament. In the course of typing up the loose ends, the 11th Parliament unanimously agreed with Richard Lumu to withdraw the bill. The turn of events raises concern as to whether Lumu succumbed to pressure. Lumu stated that the current operations of the leader of opposition marginalized the opposition position, including locking some members out of the consultation processes. Most oppressors raised concern that it could dim the opposition in parliament and fuel divisions, diluting accountability. They further asserted that if passed, it could also abuse the spirit of checks and balances. Now, issues of corruption. The State House Anti-Corruption Unit recently conducted investigations into government officials accused of selling government jobs and extorting money from applicants. The investigations reportedly found that some top leaders in Mitoma district were involved in the practice. During the operation, the team arrested the Chief Administrative Officer, Nachitio Joanita, and the chairperson of the District Service Commission, Tugume Sam, the District Health Officer, Mugisha Sadak, and the Senior Education Officer, Babimanya Richard. It is alleged that Tugume Sam, the chairperson of the District Service Commission, extorted money ranging from 7 million to 25 million from 23 candidates, promising them government jobs. Authorities said other suspects may also be involved in the similar case. Meanwhile, and while at police, Mugisha Sadak, the Mitoma District Health Officer, denied the allegations against him. Nabimanya Richard, the Senior Education Officer, said their arrest was influenced by politics and the ambitions of some individuals. The Mitoma District Deputy Resident District Commissioner, Umaru Muhunguzi, commended the police for having done this work, saying selling government jobs is evil. He further revealed that Owampire Esther, a parish chief who allegedly extorted about 18 million, together with the LC3 chairperson of Kasha Heshero Sub-County and Olivia Twesije, are currently being sought by authorities. He encouraged all individuals who paid money to the suspects to come forward and report the matter to the relevant authorities. The State House Anti-Corruption Unit, well after completion of investigations, transfer suspects to Kampala to face appropriate charges in court. Officials from the government tax collection body, the Uganda Revenue Authority, arrested a group of people accused of impersonating URA staff and extorting money from members of the public. The suspects had been posing as URA staff and collecting taxes from citizens despite not being employees of the authority. They were reportedly being assisted by security personnel from the National Army and the Uganda People's Defense Forces, who were found with fake URA identity cards. For a long time, many Ugandans and officials at the Uganda Revenue Authority have complained about individuals impersonating URA staff and collecting money from taxpayers, although there had been little evidence to support the claims. URA officials had earlier warned taxpayers to be conscious of people approaching them demanding tax payments and advised those involved in the fraudulent activity to stop. However, the problem was persisting. Authorities said it is unfortunate that some individuals from security agencies, which are expected to help URA fight such fraud, were among those arrested. Some of the suspects were found wearing uniforms belonging to the UPDF. Those arrested included Odong Sam Opio and Asimwe Frederick, who had allegedly been using the name Agaba Frank while collecting taxes, sometimes moving with individuals dressed in military uniform. According to Kurumba, the arrested followed a complaint from a taxpayer who raised an alarm after people claiming to be URA officials demanded tax payment related to his clothing business. He has now warned Ugandan taxpayers to be vigilant about individuals claiming to be representing URA and encouraged them to pay their taxes directly through the URA offices, such as the authorities' headquarters in Nakawa. Very interesting local stories.
Yeah,
we
from
have
the Bill of Lumu.
Those now, Lumu, he has done a disservice. I think he succumbed to pressure.
It is an
because many
situation.
people were looking at how things are going to play out. I remember I even discussed it here. But coming out and succumbing to pressure, I want to believe.
That was so fast. You don't just
so
back
yes,
down like that. You know, because.
Then also selling jobs, government jobs. His Excellency had talked about this so many times, that district service commissioners now look at that money. And lastly, impersonating as URA staff. Can you imagine?
But I think
Ugandans are crafty.
I think if these people have been successfully collecting taxes, they should be reprimanded and punished, and then recruited under URA, because if they've been tried.
But that money has been coming to URA.
Let's move on to what is happening on the international coverage, and we are beginning off with Iran. And what is happening there is that Iran will continue blocking the Strait of Hormuz, the world's busiest oil shipping channel. And this is according to a statement attributed to Iran's new supreme leader, Mojtaba Khamenei. His message was broadcast on Iranian state TV, but Khamenei did not appear in person. His message was instead read out by a newsreader. Iran would avenge the blood of Iranians killed in the war with the US and Israel, Khamenei said in the statement, which also warned neighboring countries to stop hosting US bases. He was named supreme leader on 8th March after his father, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, was killed on the first day of the war. Mojtaba Khamenei now lost his wife and a son in the US-Israeli strike on the supreme leader's compound that killed his father. His mother was also reportedly killed in the attack, though one Iranian outlet has since said she is alive. It has been reported by the Reuters news agency, citing an unarmed Iranian official, that Khamenei was lightly injured, but there have been no details. He has not been seen in public, and there have been no photographs or videos of him since becoming supreme leader. Iran's state TV news channel has referred to him as a veteran of the Ramadan war, without any further confirmation on whether he was injured. Advancing a United Nations fact-finding mission has concluded that there are no indicators of structural reforms or change to improve the human rights situation in Venezuela, despite the removal of its leader in January. On Thursday, a member of the fact-finding mission, Maria Eloisa Quintero, delivered remarks to the UN Human Rights Council, questioning whether Venezuela's leadership would face accountability for its record of human rights abuses. She also pointed to ongoing abuses under the government of interim President Delcy Rodriguez, who was sworn into office on January 5th. Civic and democratic space remains severely restricted. Civil society organizations, the few remaining independent media outlets, and political actors continue to face attacks, harassment, or intimidation. Quintero wrote in her statement, "The prospects for full guarantees necessary for free and democratic elections remain remote." All told, the fact-finding mission found that at least 87 people have been detained since January. 14 of them were journalists who were temporarily taken into custody while covering Rodriguez's inauguration, and another 27 were reportedly arrested for celebrating the fall of Rodriguez's predecessor, Nicolas Maduro. And coming back to the continent of Africa, that is the gateway to Africa, Senegal's parliament has approved a new law doubling to 10 years the maximum prison term for sexual acts by same-sex couples and criminalizing the promotion of homosexuality. The measure was supported by 135 MPs. None voted against it, while 3 abstained. The next step will be for the president to sign it into law. The legislation, which was a campaign promise of President Bassirou Diomaye Faye and Prime Minister Ousmane Sonko, was sent to Parliament after a wave of arrests over alleged same-sex relationships already banned under Senegalese law. UN Human Rights Chief Volker Turk said the bill was deeply worrying and urged the president not to sign it. The government spokesman dismissed international criticism of the bill, arguing that the move reflected the views of Senegalese people. The majority of Senegalese do not accept homosexuality. Our culture rejects it, and we are firmly opposed to it, said Amadou Mustafa Ndiek-Sari. Some conservative activists in Senegal have long demanded harsher penalties. The movement and Sam Jikoyi, which campaigns to defend what it calls Senegalese moral values, has repeatedly urged authorities to adopt stricter legislation criminalizing homosexual acts. Its leaders argue the law is necessary to protect Senegalese culture and religious norms. That is it from our global coverage and the local scene. Let's look at what the print media holds for us today morning.
Well, looking at the print media this morning, let's begin with the New Vision, where Noops Nambeshe speaks out on next move. Details of the interview with the party acting president. Moving on, government tables bill to give magistrates more powers. And still we have Nabanja furious over shoddy work on city roads. And results, that is A-level results, out today after UNEP briefs ministers. And 5 arrested over impersonating URA staff. Well, now over to the Daily Monitor this morning. Why malaria is on the rise. And here we have Digital Hub offers lifeline to Butabika Hospital patients. Sugarcane growing leaves Busoga vulnerable. The insurance firm calling the shots. Which firms are those? Still in the Daily Monitor, we see Bobby Wine guards face dismissal from police. A picture there showing police bodyguards fence off soldiers from beating supporters of National Unity Platform, NUP, party presidential candidate Robert Kyagulanyi, during his campaign in Gulu City in January last year. Okay, well, that is what we have from the print media.
Okay, and let's look at what is happening from our neighbors, and starting off with oh yes, let's just head straight to the Gazette. And there are some notices there to pay note to or to bear in mind. At the table of contents there, as you can see on your screen, some of the notices to pay heed to on the 13th of March 2026. The Marriage Act under Section 5 of the Act. Place of celebration of marriage. In exercise of the powers conferred upon him by Section 5 of the Marriage Act, he hereby licenses the place for public worship mentioned in the schedule here to be a place for the celebration of marriages. Church, Sita Full Gospel Church denomination, Born Again, Village, Sita West, Parish, Chisita Central Ward, Sub-County, Sita Town Council, County, Sita District, Kakumiro. Given under his hand the 12th day of February 2026, Honorable Norbert Mao, Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs. In another notice to mind that there in a place of celebration of marriage in an exercise of the powers conferred upon him by the Section 5 of the Marriage Act, he hereby licenses the place for public worship mentioned in the schedule here to be a place for the celebration of marriages. Church, that is Namulonge Miracle Center International Ministries, denomination Pentecostal, Village, Namulonge Nabalanga, Parish, Busukuma, Sub-County, Busukuma, County, Chadondo, District, Wakiso. Given under his hand the 12th day of February 2026, Honorable Norbert Mao, Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs. And another notice to mind, there still is a place for celebration of marriage in exercise of the powers conferred upon him by Section 5 of the Marriage Act. He hereby licenses the place for public worship mentioned in the schedule here to be a place for the celebration of marriages. Church, House of Grace Church, Mokono, denomination Pentecostal, Village, Sowela, Parish, Mpoma, Sub-County, Nama, County, Chagwe, District, Mokono. Given under his hand the 6th day of March 2026, Honorable Norbert Mao, Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs. Now, before we take a coffee sip, let's look at the Daily Nation there. and the heading is 2027 Supreme Dilemma. As you can see, something there that says the outcomes of the last 3 presidential elections have been challenged in the apex court. And yes, still about the Daily Nation, we're looking at NMG shares 28 piece on reports of buyout. And of course, that tears and tension inside Raila staff crisis meeting at Capitol Hill office. Whereas a stop court suspends NTSA's instant fines. That is from the Daily Nation this early morning. Let's now take a quick break as we listen to Mario featuring Bien, as they are saying. Nairobi, good morning. It's 26 minutes to the top of the hour. That is 7. It's Friday. Good morning and welcome to Good Morning Uganda. The energy here in studio is just on cloud 10 because it is Friday, and here on GMU it is always a special one, a special edition. So rise and shine since the weekend is within the reach. And so that you can enjoy the show, we have a really fully packed show. We have music, we have the press, we do have what is happening on the international scene and the local scene. But I must warn you, there is a bit of excitement that has been detected today here as the coffee is brewing in studio. I hope you're fastening your seatbelts to be ready for a great ride with us. If you're not next to a television set, do not forget to visit YouTube. You can watch us there still live. We do stream live, by the way. It is not just rumors, it is the reality. You can just type in UBC TV Uganda and you will have everything as it comes from our studios here at Nile Avenue, where we do broadcast from every day, Monday to Friday. Every day, I said Monday to Friday, and that is where the headquarters of UBC are located. So what a way to start the morning. Let's start with the results of the USCE. Yes, for the candidates, you know what it means. For the parents, pressures are high and the nervousness is beginning to kick in. But the Uganda Advanced Certificate of Education results for 2025 will be released today, the 13th of March 2026. Time we are looking at 11 a.m. if nothing changes at State House Nakasero. We expect the Minister of Education, Sports and Education to be present as these results will be released by UNEB officially and for the first time from the 2025 examinations. And away from that, the Ministry of Local Government has revealed plans of conducting local council 1, 2, and the women council elections by the end of April 2026, and also revised their emoluments. Now, while chairing Thursday Parliament session, the Speaker of Parliament, Anita Among, said that government has for some time been denying the public on a democratically elected local council 1 and 2. We are watching the space. But also, with the plight of the traders in Kampala, whose businesses were destroyed by the recent floods, have appealed to landlords to grant them several months to recover as they struggle to revive their businesses. And the traders also criticized officials from the Kampala Capital City Authority, particularly the physical planners, accusing them of approving building plans without ensuring proper drainage systems and also water channels to control rainwater and floods in the city. More of this will be coming up here on GMU even next week. Robert, what are you looking at?
Well, the Uganda.
Pick of the day on UBC.
One-on-one with Michael Jordan Lukomwa.
A weekly face-to-face conversation focusing on accountability, inspiration, information, and sensitization of the public from the various sources, such as inspirational profiles.
Having disability is not inability.
Every Friday, 9 p.m., it's one-on-one with Michael Jordan Lukomwa.
Don't you see anywhere that you would give a credit in the fight against COVID?
My role as the owner of the country is not to, be preoccupied by giving credit to my servant.
We have said that if we are to talk to General Museveni, there must be certain conditions in place.
Is it true that you paid 5 million shillings to MPs that voted for?
Was brought to you by.
I'll call you every day, yeah, yo, baby, don't know.
You can now get all the Chibuzi out with MTN voice bundles. Call all networks. Kubei Dondoro. Buy a 25-minute voice bundle for only 1,000. Or buy any daily voice bundle of your choice. Dial *100 *21 hash and select daily, or use the My MTN app. When we talk together, we are unstoppable.
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight. Come and give it a try. Ginshikang L-carnitine chromium capsules. Plant extract, scientific ratio. Take 3 capsules each time. The active ingredient accelerates fat burning, eat twice a day. Don't take a detour. Weight loss starts now. Ginshikang L-carnitine with chromium capsules helps you stay in shape. Please follow medical advice when taking this product. For more information, visit our website www.hgo.com or call 0800 335555.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda.
My question is, what is the difference between rental tax and income tax? How comes I'm paying both taxes on my own premises? If you want to have a tin, but you are not making any income from your business, you should take on the obligation to continue filing your nil return.
Commissioner General, to invest in taxation. When people understand taxes and they know the importance of taxes and they know the fair assessment of these taxes they're supposed to pay, I think everybody will embrace taxation.
As banning groupage cargo, clearance protects small traders who cannot afford to import full container loads individually and rely on consolidation to remain competitive. Cargo to come in groupage is consolidation, it's legitimate, and we can't ban it. What we have banned, or what we have stopped, is the use of container leaders. Now, Fiona, the good news I have for you is that among the new tax proposals,
Now, you can get direct answers. Send your tax-related questions via WhatsApp or SMS to 0790-141-887, and the Commissioner General of URA, John Musinguzi, will personally address them. Tune in to UBC News Tonight every Monday and Wednesday for expert insights and clear explanations. Booza Commissioner.
In a nation hungry for truth, a world where every story matters, there exists a beacon of trust and reliability. For decades, they've been our voice and our window to the world, holding the mirror of our history.
With 4 TV stations and 11 radio channels spanning 27 languages, they stand as guardians of information, defenders of truth. With Mascari Heritage Advantage, they uphold every citizen's right to reliable and free information. Their archive stories shaped our past and illuminate our present. Yet now, as new challenges arise and the world evolves, their mission faces its greatest test yet. Be part of our journey and let's navigate the unknown, uncover the untold, and safeguard our future together. Tune into your public broadcaster, for it is the intersection of trust and truth. Because to UBC, your story, and every voice matters. UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight. Come and give it a try. Ginshikang L-carnitine chromium capsules. Plant extract, scientific ratio, take 3 capsules each time. The active ingredient accelerates fat burning, eat twice a day, don't take a detour. Weight loss starts now. Ginshikang L-carnitine with chromium capsules helps you stay in shape. Please follow medical advice when taking this product. For more information, visit our website www.hgo.com or call 0800 335555.
For more than 2 months, the hashtag Visit West Nile trended on X, formerly Twitter. A flamboyant team of social media influencers led by Uganda's most recognizable face in the field of tourism and hospitality, Wekesa Amos.
West Nile was not part of Uganda until 1914, and many Ugandans in general don't know that bit of it. And that time Congo was specifically an asset of King Leopold.
I am proud to visit West Nile with our fishing lodge. The lodge is found in Ajumani district in West Nile, Uganda.
Embarked on a farm trip to visit West Nile.
I think our visit up to Ara actually is going to change about what the world thinks about West Nile.
I must say, people of West Nile are very loving people, because when I went to Germany, to Arua still, it was the same energy. Coming to Germany and seeing the love they're expressing. So we want you to come and visit. They have been always telling me to come and visit Germany so much.
To visit West Nile is to wake up every early in the morning to strategize.
Okay, now, the next part, I'm just going to set up for a shower, and then, yeah, you guys are going to be waiting from outside there. You are not needed here, so you should go. Go. You've had enough. Go.
To visit West Nile is to hike to the summit of Mount Ochi.
Ashoki says, lonely at the top. But guys, we're not lonely at the top. I'm here with Classic and the amazing Alex here. Yeah, 2 hours in West Nile is taking over. So one advice, why should somebody drive 400 kilometers to come this side and tour?
To visit West Nile is to taste the most delicious Hawaiian pizza.
Wow! Guys, forget all the pizza you can eat in Kampala. Look at this.
To visit West Nile is to listen to a true son of the soil who carries the pride of Madiland wherever he goes.
Lodge actually as a social enterprise for transformation, for skilling, for cultural exchange, for building communities.
To visit West Nile is to harvest from garden to table.
For more than, I think, 5 weeks, we are going to be telling captivating stories, hiking mountains, talking to influencers, and having what we call the very best of the good life.
My name is Drago. Join me as I take over West Nile.
My question is, what is the difference between rental tax and income tax? How comes I'm paying both taxes on my own premises? If you want to have a tin, but you are not making any income from your business, you should take on the obligation to continue filing your nil return.
Commissioner General, to invest in taxation. When people understand taxes and they know the importance of taxes and they know the fair assessment of these taxes they're supposed to pay, I think everybody will embrace taxation.
As banning groupage cargo clearance protects small traders who cannot afford to import full container loads individually and rely on consolidation to remain competitive. Cargo to come in groupage is consolidation, it's legitimate, and we can't ban it. What we have banned, or what we have stopped, is the use of container leaders. Now, Fiona, the good news I have for you is that among the new tax proposals,
now you can get direct answers. Send your tax-related questions via WhatsApp or SMS to 0790-141-887, and the Commissioner General of URA, John Musinguzi, will personally address them. Tune in to UBC News Tonight every Monday and Wednesday for expert insights and clear explanations. Booza Commissioner.
In a nation hungry for truth, a world where every story matters, there exists a beacon of trust and reliability. For decades, they've been our voice and our window to the world, holding the mirror of our history. With 4 TV stations and 11 radio channels spanning 27 languages, they stand as guardians of information, defenders of truth. With Mascari Heritage Advantage, they uphold every citizen's right to reliable and free information. Their archive stories shaped our past and illuminate our present. Yet now, as new challenges arise and the world evolves, their mission faces its greatest test yet. Be part of our journey and let's navigate the unknown, uncover the untold, and safeguard our future together. Tune into your public broadcaster, for it is the intersection of trust and truth. Because to UBC, your story, and every voice matters. UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda.
Love me, love me, love me, love me, love me, make me your controller. And when you need me, I will send you a letter. Baby, let me be your only lover. Said I don't love another. It will break my heart, boy. Break my heart, boy. Yeah. If you stay, I will not change, no. Will you give me a meter to know if I'm better? You're my addiction, addiction, addiction. You're my limited edition. You're my ambition, ambition, ambition. Kweba kusoma mu dictionary. You're my addiction, addiction, addiction. You're my love prescription. You're my ambition, ambition, ambition. Bagulaba mu art gallery. You capture my gaze. You are handsome and true. In a world full of faces, I am drawn into you. Your smile is my heaven, and your eyes are my guide. Your embrace, I'll always be. I am obsessed in your embrace. I'll always be so obsessed with you, my love. If you stay, I will not change. I'll give my life away. Will you give me a addiction, addiction, addiction. You're my limited edition. You're my ambition, ambition, ambition. Go back to some of dictionary. You're my addiction, addiction, addiction. You're my love prescription. You're my ambition, ambition, ambition. Bagulava mo art gallery. Love me, love me, love me, love me, love me. Make me your controller. And when you need me, I will send you a letter. In your embrace, I'll always be. I am obsessed. In your embrace, I'll always be. So obsessed with you, my love. Addiction, addiction, addiction. You're my limited edition. You're my ambition, ambition, ambition. We back to some of dictionary.
Well, it is a Friday, like we told you earlier, and we do some bit of entertainment, some music for you there. And this morning, we have an artist, that is McKenzie Ayato, who is in our studios. And of course, we are going to be looking at more of women in the arts industry. And our poll question this morning, if we may have that on the screen, that is, how can society better recognize, celebrate, and promote the contributions of women in the creative sector? How can society better recognize, celebrate, and promote the contributions of women in the creative sector? Now, that is very in line with my guest this morning, who happens to be a woman. And of course, the video you've been watching, she's the artist I'm having. Welcome to the studios, McKenzie.
Thank you very much for having me this morning, Robert. I am very excited. Yeah, very early in the morning, being here with you and the viewers. I'm very happy. Thank you very much.
How was it waking up very early?
Personally, for me, very tough, but I've made it. At least in Tuesday.
So you're not an early riser?
No, I'm not.
Then, okay, let's go to our viewer wanting to know, who is McKenzie, person who could be viewing you for the very first time, having you and also having a bit of your music. Who is McKenzie?
My name's like the handsome man, Mr. Robert has said. Please don't cane me, wife, girlfriend, whoever, because I've said this. Yes, my names are Ayato McKenzie, but my music name is Ayato.
Okay.
I am a musician. I don't want to call myself an upcoming artist, but I'm a rising star. And my style of music is a music that cuts across, that first of all blends the local Ugandan music with the international or urban Western music. So my endeavor is to actually fuse the two sounds to actually come up with something that is unique. Yes, I have released one album, one EP so far. I have a total of about 15 songs and about 8 videos. My songs can be, you can get them from, or stream them from all the streaming platforms. You can watch some of my videos on YouTube. And yeah, now they can even watch me in such, when such opportunities arise.
Now, who inspired you into music?
I've been a cricketer. I grew up a sports lady. Okay, I didn't grow up in what we would call the so-called rich family. I wasn't born into a rich family. You know, I was born into an okay family, really. You know, that's trying to make it. And I went to Kololo SS, you know, for school, and that's where I picked up sports. I played tennis. I played hockey, firstly, up to national level. Then I got into cricket up to national level. For cricket, I think I played it for about 15 years. I was even captain, assistant captain of the women's national team. And then I've also played tennis up to the level of Uganda Open. Yes, so I've basically been a sports lady until things turned around 2017 when I decided to take my life serious with God, and I decided to join church. So when I went to church, I went like any other normal person, and then I was like, but I can do something in church. Then I became an usher. Then after usher, they look like they are the coolest people in church. Then I was like, hey, one day I'll go and ask. So as I was there, I go and ask the choir master, can I join? They told me, just come, you know. And then I went. Well, I would not be singing on the microphone, but just being part of them was a good thing for me.
Sufficient for you.
Yeah, it was good because I mean, see, I'm just in the sports lady. But the major turnaround was 2019 when I went. A friend told me about Zoe Ministries, Prophet Elvis Simbonye, and I went there. So when I went there, he picked me up and told me that, well, I was born to be a musician. I'm like, wait a minute. And, well, that is, prophets are prophets. That's what they do. They see ahead and they see every year. So for me, when he said that, for me, it was done deal. I launched in. I went to studio, started music, and I mean, that is basically it. Yes.
Is there a specific woman who inspires you or who held you or who you say, well, I want to target this person?
Okay, so I will answer that in different ways because I want to be like this person is different from a woman who has held me, okay, who has supported me. And women who have seen in music who, I mean, I think Ugandan women musicians in Uganda have really done a good job in giving a picture or inspiring female artists in Uganda that when they become superstars, let's say in Uganda, superstar badala muno mu Uganda. So you look at them and you're like, so yes, so for women who I have seen and in the country, okay, who I have seen and have said, yeah, this is something, you know, they're there. When we look at all of them over the past 6-7 years, look at Cindy, you look at Azawi, you look at Ashiba, you know, look at all these people, you know, you look at them and you feel it's a good thing to actually get to that level. When you talk about women who have supported me, I am afraid I don't have anyone. I can really boldly come out to say this person has seen my talent and has come out to support me.
No collabos yet.
No. I've only had a collab with the male, and I think it's because it's easy for a female to have their way with the male rather than a fellow female. I've had a collaboration with Daddy Andre, and he was really very helpful. Really, really very helpful. For international people that I look up to, I am not going to say that I look up to them in a way of like I fancy them and what, but when I look at them, I see that it's possible. When I look at Rihanna, when I look at Beyonce, man, I look at them and I'm like, it is possible.
I even see you looking up.
Because I'm imagining those people, when Rihanna goes to perform, when Rihanna is out there in the public, and for Rihanna it's even beyond Beyonce, because for her, she has proved that you can make it, I can make it in music, and I can actually even get into business and prosper and become a billionaire. Who knew that a woman like Rihanna would be listed in the billionaires list? You get it? So for me, I think, Mr. Robert, for me, that is it.
Well, now I want to know your experience as a woman in the creatives.
Okay, my experience. Wow, you're sure you want to know? Okay.
Because at least I'm sure I've not been a roadblock anywhere.
Yes. Now, this is the thing. I think I think you'll just have to tweak the question a little in a way that you say a beautiful woman in the industry, because you see those things change. Because you see, Wubanga, you look nice, and you're in this industry. It is a very big stumbling block. Very, very, very big. All the men, Vajakula, Baba, Singa, Bavidavman, because I mean, you look nice. You get it. For the ones who don't look nice, yeah, it will be.
And you have a good body. The boyfriends forgive me.
Thank you very much. So when my personal experience is, I must say, it's been a mixture of good and some not very bad, but because I think, again, by the grace of God, I've been able to encounter some real people. Some real people in the industry. Because, for example, when I went to premiere my song in on NBS, it was, I think, Tough B. That is how Daddy Andre saw me. And then now everything else is
and
history.
is it only and is it strictly music?
Yeah, it was strictly music. It was strictly music.
Okay.
One of the things, and that's why I told you, by God's grace, because in this industry, of course, there are DJs, there are promoters, there are all these guys, producers, who, of course, will see you and, you know, but again, at the end of the day, it's do you understand? But that has also been one of the challenges. You get it? That men will look at you, and it has been something that it's a worldwide thing that you get it? So
and even some global artists have made it through.
Yes, it is true.
Give me, I give you.
Yes, but you see, in as much as that is true, it is also true that there are those who have made it by merit.
I'm told in the creatives that is like a camel passing through the eye of a needle.
Well, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and your experience.
Sometimes when we see gorgeous women in the music industry, freshy, juicy, making steps here and there, we sit back and say,
that actually, let me be that example, because you see, Robert, my experience is not going to determine the experience of all other women. Do you understand? Because also I'll say that it is, whereas it's true for other women, that for them to make it, men have to, you know, they have to give for them to receive. There are also women like me who are actually entirely making it because of the talent and God. So it is possible. So when you look at me, don't look at me as this other woman who is making it, you know, this other side. But then there are also women who I honestly and sadly feel for, and I'm saying, any lady who has gone through that, sorry for them.
Well, do you think the music industry has given more space to women, or is it still locked and giving more priorities to the men?
Right now, I can even say it with a smile. Right now, Robert, it's different. Right now, women are given opportunities in Uganda. Before it wasn't, because when we go back, let's go back some years back. Before Twalina Superstar, Natulina Bobby Wine, Tuina Bebe Cool, Tuina Chameleon, Tulina, you know, they were all men. But now, this year, so that is evidence enough that the country has really embraced women. You know, it has embraced us as artists, and it has accepted that actually and they make it, and they can change things in society, their families and their community. So yeah.
Having said that, what barriers still exist in the music industry that women face?
For me, one of the barriers is I think it's body shaming. I think I would call it body shaming. For the ideal picture of a superstar as a woman has been tied to nakedness, to exposure of the body, which is actually not true.
Come again on that.
For a woman to be the picture that, let's start with only Uganda, that the picture that people, okay, if I say people, but I say majority fans and anybody who is going to look at a woman as a superstar and is going to make it. Let's give an example. When you're going, you have a concert or they've called you to perform, or you're going to shoot a video, starting from the designer, akwambaza, if you have a manager, n'abantu abakwetoolodde bagenda kugamba, tuyambala lugoye luwanvu. No. Olina okwambala kantu nga kampi bwe kati, olina okulaga ku kisambi. Kati wano oyambala kantu nga kali bwe kati. You see, that... The
boobs must be peeping.
Yes, people...
We must see some flesh, you know?
So it's about...
The shape.
Exactly.
So I thought it's you people who love to show us that.
No, I will... again, it is subject
because I see... quite a number of them. I think there's one called Shakira. I've seen, I don't want to mention names of people I'm not hosting now, that I don't have on set. But even sometimes you feel they even go an extreme to show more than what the dresses can show. Isn't it a quick limp
so that's what
to breaking through in the music industry?
Now that's why when I started, I told you that's that's the picture they have given us. That for you ngomukazi to make it, you have to expose your body. For actually men to see or people to see to be, you understand. And yet that is not the truth. That is not entirely true. That's not entirely true. But also, it is also subject to us, to different individuals as musicians, that you will eventually know what you want and then decide, for me, this is how I want to be. So for me, I think that is one of the barriers, because when we are entering the music industry, omuntu chalaba ngokula, when you see, what you see being elevated and exalted is what you take for truth. So for us growing up, we see wakazi bonna they are performing while they are wearing so naffe wetukula tugamba nange nyingide music industry nange ekitegeeza nina okwambala obuntu nobalangako then later is when I realized ninga naye biri ebintu tebirina really
nga tolazeeko audience ogicamula
nzobalaga ku katono katiisatiisa awo naye nga siraze nnyo
ozeewo enkwagala.
So I think for me that is one of in Uganda, I think that is one of the biggest the barriers that has that women, that us the women artists have gone through. Then I think also the other barrier has been in just naturally as being women. We have the international artists we have seen, and again I will use Beyonce and Rihanna, not because they are, but they are very many, we can't say all of them. These women have showed us that they can go and give birth, and actually giving birth is not going to affect their music. For me, I believe in Uganda as women, that is another barrier. The way we, how we perceive things about giving birth, having children. We don't believe that solo better superstar no geda no zala no sigalanga chikyatambula bulungi nnyo. You get it? So most people, when they get pregnant and then the music kind of you know, lags for years, you know, and the comeback is really hard. And even the ones that usually are on, like who have management, are on management, I've not seen women who are on management in Uganda abazala like abavayo na azala nena sigalanga music achagenda. It looks like you're making a pact with the management that since you've signed me teri kuzala you get it until we contract we gwako, you know. So for me, I looking at all these people having children, that means your life is moving on, your other life is moving on along with your music career. For me, I think it's what's been one of the barriers for us in Uganda, that omukazi omuyimbi azala then ebintu netsoka nekitabuka mwawo then either abasigadde bajja then abalala.
By the time she's back,
yes,
the ground has been dominated by somebody else.
Yes.
So kudos to those that have been able to make it and still return, and their music is moving on. The likes of I don't know about the person I have, but of course the likes of the Shibas,
Yes.
Cindy, you know, we give you credit that you've been able to overcome that. Now let's look at, is there any particular project or a song that of you that you're really proud of?
Oh.
Outstanding among the many.
Outstanding.
Mm.
Wow.
The best among yours.
When we say the best, I love all my songs.
Mm-hmm.
I love all my songs. Every song that I have
But still there's that you can look at and say, maybe this was my breakthrough, it ushered me, it got more play or something like that. The public loved this more. Because all great artists will tell you, but there's this particular song.
I think for me right now, because now you see that's where it differs, for me, what I consider as a breakthrough, Sinajifuna. Yes, I've not yet, for me this is not a breakthrough, this is, so I love all my songs, and all my songs have a story behind them. And so for me to say there's this song that, when that song comes, I will be here, Robert, and I will tell you. And I will not have to tell you, we shall see the breakthrough because the song will go viral internationally and we shall be here talking about it. Then I will say, this is the song that got a breakthrough. But right now, no. Right now, the songs I have are songs that are all good and they all have a story. And I've not yet got a breakthrough.
Bring your hands. Now let me prophesy. Prophet Elvis Simbonyo prophesied. And I'm now going to prophesy that this is your year.
Amen.
This is your year of that breakthrough song.
Amen.
In Jesus' mighty name. Well, I'm still with the artist here in studios. And now let me look at achievements in the creative works.
Yes. Oh, yes, I have achieved a lot. I have achieved a lot. I was able to release, I released my first song in 2018, and that's Bad Boy. And I remember I produced that song with a friend, you know. And after that song, I was able to do a song with Kusain. And that song, the second song, that is called Okakasa. And then I think I did a song with, that's when I got the collaboration with Daddy Andre. And for me at that time, I was an upcoming artist. For me to have done a song with Daddy Andre at that time was something good, it was something big. In 2021, I was able to release my album. And then in 2022, I traveled to Lagos, Nigeria, which so far is something that I consider to be a milestone that I have achieved. I traveled to Lagos. I was able to work with Eternal Africa, one of the best producers in Nigeria. And we were able to work on some songs. I have 4 songs that I worked on. One of them is called Mugaga. And then I also was able to work with Trends. He's also a Nigerian producer, and we were one of the songs that is released that is on my my platforms is 07. It's called 07. When you listen to those 2 songs, you will know that actually these songs are not produced in Uganda, and they have an international touch to them. So for me, that was one of my biggest milestones. Yeah, I think for me, and then I've worked with Atin, I've worked with Sakata, I've worked with a couple of producers who, when you look at what they call an upcoming artist or a rising star, would not be easy for them to actually do. And then in the East, specifically Soroti, I have been able to have an impact there. Because, you know, I looked at myself and I was like, okay, let me sing some songs in Ateso because I'm an Itesot. So I was like, let me do some songs in my language. And it was able to actually get me that market as well in Soroti. So in Teso, I am a known artist, you know. Yes. So I think for me, those are some of the music achievements outside everything else that I do.
I love the fact that you had a feel of the Igwes, then also came back and thought of the people back home. Now, let's look at also another interesting area. I know you don't do only music. How have you been able to balance the two? Music is very demanding, And many people, if you want to rely on music alone, the math doesn't math.
Yeah.
So what else are you involved in, and how do you manage to make a balance or strike the balance?
One of the things that I have believed is that everything in our life is going to fall in the category of either it's a job, either it's a career, or it is a passion. Usually passion is purpose. You know, let's call it purpose. Purpose. So your purpose is something that you're going to do passionately, and you will make sure that you have time to actually do that thing. So I have a job, I have a career, but I have my purpose, which is my passion. So usually my purpose, which is my passion, I will do or go an extra mile to actually make sure that...
sorry to cut you short. Let me just remind our viewer of our poll question. We need your views on this. Let's have it on the screen again. Our poll question. Recognize, celebrate, and promote the contribution of women in the creative sector. How can society better recognize, celebrate, and promote the contributions of women in the creative sector? That is our X handle and also our WhatsApp number. Please use them and I'll have your comments. And coming in here, I have McKenzie has talent. Robert, she's a talented and on fire. Pro Ken from Pakwach. Thank you, Robert. McKenzie Iota Single. This one is one of your fans, I must say. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Then here I have good morning, Uganda. I'm Pius Habira from Butaleja. Thanks for the program. Ayongeremu Amanyi, she has good music. For now, let's go with those. Ayongeremu Amanyi, she has good music.
Yes.
She's talented.
Wow. I'm actually glad. I'm happy. Yes, I'm happy. That thank you very much. Thank you to them.
And now let's look at why society should celebrate women in the music industry, call it in the creatives.
Here in Uganda?
Why should we celebrate?
I mean, we are one of the, when you look at the creatives, we are one of the biggest exports. I mean, that is an obvious thing. We are one of the biggest exports in creatives. You know, the concerts that we are having artists that are going abroad to perform, and most of those artists are actually women. And even right now, by the way, when you look at the number of female musicians in Uganda has risen. It has actually not risen, it has shot. There are very many female musicians. And let's go back to the ones who have, we would call made it. When you look at, help me list them. When you look at
Shiba Karunji,
Cindy, Vinka, Azawi, Lydia Jasmine. Who is this new girl? I was with her on TV recently. What's her name? Ava Peace. You know, so when we look at...
But you're forgetting those that laid the foundation, the likes of Juliana Kanyomozi, Irene Namubiru.
Irene Namubiru, Juliana Kanyomozi, Juliana, so you are just... How
can you forget my Juliana?
Because she's one of Juliana Ankoleda.
I love her music. So passionate.
But you see, when you look at, when you know, we are naming, let's say we have like the standard 10. These women, they are always having concerts. They are always going abroad to perform. People are streaming them. Most of their viewers are actually out of Uganda. And that is all money for the country. When they go and perform abroad, that is money they are getting for the country. We are, in the creatives, we are something. We are something.
Yeah, women are. Their music, their voices, And now Iota has a very unique voice. I love how you bring in that big voice of yours into music, and it's something else.
Thank you very much.
And now let me look at your future projects.
Yes.
What do you have for us?
There is, I'm working on an EP, which is, I know most people may not understand what an EP is. An EP is half of an album, to make it really simple. I'm working on an EP, and it is going to have a release one by one. I'm going to have collaborations, about 2 collaborations, and the sound that I'm going to have is going to be a little unique. It's going to be a little different. The production is going to be very different. So in this coming few months, I'm going to be releasing songs and videos, and I'm already happy about them. I'm already happy about them. Then in as projection, how I see myself and how I'm going to move. Robert, you're kind of on point. For me, I believe this is my year. I believe that a lot is going to turn around for me in my music career in this year. And where I see myself, and this is something I must say, because these are things that we leave on record. I am not a local artist. I'm not a local artist. I'm an international artist. I'm a Ugandan. That makes me a Ugandan artist. But when you tag me and say I'm a local artist, chibamu chiba chiralam. Naye me, I'm a Ugandan artist. I'm a musician who is a Ugandan. Naye me, I'm an international artist. And in a few years we are going to see it. I'm an international artist, and my target is to actually perform on Grammys, BET Awards. All that is my target.
And please, when you get there, remember me that on this date and day, I did host you. You know, one person told Christ, if you know the Bible, since you are in church, said, please remember me. And Jesus said, you will be at the right hand of my Father. Now, as we come to the end of this, where do you get the money to invest in music? So, because young ladies out there, many of them will tell you, would have made breakthroughs, but we don't have money. Others will tell you why we give our bodies as breakthrough, because it's all we have to give to achieve. So you who has not given your body, where do you get the finances? Who is the name behind you? Anya kupikamo musimbi.
Pikamo musimbi katonda.
I told her.
Let me break it down.
Please.
Because I want to set the record straight. First of all, and take Simbi, and who has enabled me to do all these things is God. Okay?
Omusanga wana akuwa.
Fwena mukama je tumusanga tusaba.
Okay,
nakola kinatuuliriza. Natugabirira buli omujali. Kati nange eri jendi. Wa Prophet Elvis Mbonye nange mukama angabirira. Naye chenjagala okuleeta, which is more important than actually these money things, is, you see, Robert, one of the things I've been able to find out, which is very profound and very powerful, is, you see, when you know the reason to why you are born, which I would call purpose, when you're doing music as passion or purpose, that is going to drive you, okay, to actually, that is going to drive you to actually start moving. You see, we all know this saying of 1,000 steps starts with one step. And in the music industry, in as much as it's true for every industry, you have to start out with whatever you have. When we look at my first song, when you look at the video, you can't compare it to the video of now. Why am I saying that? That for me, because I loved music and I realized I was told it is my purpose, it's my calling, it's the reason. I don't treat it as a career. I don't treat it as a job. It is my passion. It is my passion. So ne wembeera ne emitwalo 5, I am going to think on how that mitwalo 5 can help me in my music. So the little that I could kusondereza with my little salary, nasondereza. Of course, I would have used that money like any other woman. Ngende ngule handbag, ngende ku holiday, ngende wa. But you see, ekintu kye bayita passion kiralamu. When you have passion of something, it drives you. Owiranga mulimu ekikusika. Omuntu yandiguzeemu engatto agulamu ogenda n'okiteeka mu passion yo. So nze obusente bwange bwe nasonderera nga ngenda n'ensaba nenga bannange nze ninamu mitwalo 5 zisobola okushootinga video. Ne bakugamba kale katukushutingire ezijjamu. Era when you look at my bad boy video, my first video, ogirabira ddala nga bannange mu butuufu. And then because you're walking, one thing leads to another, and somehow provision, because nze kankugulide nze waliwo abantu era ne ku mulimu bamanyi gye nkola eyo abandaba bajid right now bamanyi. Some ladies abantu abayina sente.
Actually, we can take a lot of time here discussing how you manage to make it in terms of finances. But allow me read a few messages here that are coming in. Then I'll leave you with one of her songs. Let's take it here. Good morning. Oh my God, I love her music. Well, you've not given me your name. Hi, good morning, Robert. I'm Farida and Itesut, but currently in Adjumani. Thanks for the show and inspiring women. I'm really enjoying your conversation with Ayatollah. Hi, hey, I really like her music. Bedsides. No, I really like her music. I think she wanted to say besides being an Itesut. I think I will be supportive to her when I see her. Okay. Here with McKenzie. Have you ever been embarrassed anywhere in public? Stage, studio, role in church, any public place to say? And lastly, society can better recognize and promote women in the creative sector by giving them equal opportunities, funding their projects, and constantly showcasing their works in media, events, and leadership space. Well, we'll go with those for now. Let me just have in a minute, please, your last message to your fans and Ugandans.
Yes.
Plus the international community, my international artists. Yes.
Oh, yes. So I'm not going to say to my fans because my fan base is still growing. For those fans who have been able to work with me, thank you very much, and I appreciate, man. You guys love me. I get my music, just put it on YouTube, and I don't do much promotion. But before you know it, people are viewing it, it is moving. Thank you very much. And to my upcoming fans, I'm also saying hi there. Thank you for supporting me. You want my music, you want to know about my lifestyle, you want to follow me, you're intrigued about me, and you've fallen in love with me and my music, please go to my social media. It is Ayato Music, YouTube, Ayato Music, Instagram, TikTok, Ayato Music, Facebook, Ayato Music. So just type in Ayato Music and you will be able to actually know about my music. To follow my life, you will be able to go to TikTok and to Instagram, where you will see how I do everything else. But thank you very much, and thank you to Robert and the Good Morning crew for actually having me here. I have had a blast talking and sharing my small views about everything. And big up to the women who have made it. Please allow me, I don't want to leave without appreciating the women in the music industry in Uganda. Thank you very much, because mutuwe chokulabirako naffe netulaba netumanya tusobola batukako. My only last request to the people who are managing women in Uganda is, let's allow their music to cut across the borders of Uganda, because the women artists in Uganda are something that can work out of Uganda. Let's not only keep them or keep us here, but let's allow all the women to actually break out of the country. Yeah.
And of course, let's also allow them have their music and enjoy the industry without making special, extraordinary requests. Let's enjoy her music. Keep it with us.
Tell you what now, pull up. Much money, tell you how to sing. Family condo. Balunji bawambu bagaga.
Eternal love for you. You call my phone. I'll answer you. Make me send an invitation. I'm on my way. Some more strength. You call my phone. I'll answer you. Make me send an invitation. I'm on my way. Some more strength.
Ijobona kotongo wane pane. Amina wajo baby boy obiane. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? You know I feel you.
Baby round in your race, baby all day. I just wanna play with you on a good day. Mama don't lay, alo totore. Alimo kisi papa keda toti chebore. Amina kere ngojo weba koto kere ngoji kunyo nejanga kikoni dude kera wanyo tu Kampala toni soroti ya puputulo moroto. Bejo bon kere kenge sakaberu.
Oh, you can be the one that I'm calling when he's not here now. And you could be the one that I'm loving, but I don't care, yeah.
I can be the one that you're calling when he's not there. And it could be the one that you're loving, but I don't care. Ijonge sinaka, Amina taka. Ijonge sinaka, Amina taka. Ijonge sinaka, Amina taka. Ijonge sinaka, Amina taka.
Yes, you know that I know that you know that you'll always be besides me. And mommy bore kopani e pola de parijo baby. Ijo bona kotongo wane pane. Amina wajo baby boy obiane. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? You know I feel you.
Ijonge sinaka, Amina taka. Ijonge sinaka, Amina taka.
Ijonge siloka. Emina taka. Ijonge siloka. Emina taka.
I can be the one that you're calling when he's not there.
Boy, you can be the one that I'm calling when he's not here now.
And it could be the one that you're loving, but I don't care.
And you could be the one that I'm loving, but I don't care, yeah. Ijonge siloka, emina taka. Ijonge siloka, emina taka.
Ijonge sinaka, Amina taka. Ijonge sinaka.
This is Good Morning Uganda. Pick of the day on UBC.
One-on-one with Michael Jordan Lukomwa.
A weekly face-to-face conversation focusing on accountability, inspiration, information, and sensitization of the public from the various sources, such as inspirational profiles.
Having a disability is not inability.
Every Friday, 9 p.m., it's one-on-one with Michael Jordan Lukomwa.
Don't you see anywhere that you would give a credit in the fight against COVID?
My role as the owner of the country is not to, be preoccupied by giving credit to my servant.
We have said that if we are to talk to General Museveni, there must be certain conditions in place.
Is it true that you paid 5 million shillings to MPs that voted for?
Was brought to you by
I'll call you every day, yeah, yo, baby, dundalo.
You can now get all the Chibuzi out with MTN voice bundles. Call all networks Kubei Dondoro. Buy a 25-minute voice bundle for only 1,000 or buy any daily voice bundle of your choice. Dial *100 *21# and select daily or use the My MTN app. When we talk together, we are unstoppable.
For more than 2 months, the hashtag Visit West Nile trended on X, formerly Twitter, a flamboyant team of social media influencers led by Uganda's most recognizable face in the field of tourism and hospitality, Wekesa Amos.
West Nile was not part of Uganda until 1914, and many Ugandans in general don't know that bit of it. And that time Congo was specifically an asset of King Leopold.
I am proud to visit West Nile with our fishing lodge. The lodge is found in Ajumani district in West Nile, Uganda.
Embarked on a farm trip to visit West Nile.
I think our visit up to Ara actually is going to change about what the world thinks about West Nile.
I must say, people of West Nile are very loving people, because when I went to Germany, to Arua still, it was the same energy. Coming to Germany and seeing the love they're expressing. So we want you to come and visit. I want us. They have been always telling me to come and visit Germany so much.
To visit West Nile is to wake up every early in the morning to strategize.
Okay, now, the next part, I'm just going to set up for a shower, and then, yeah, you guys are going to be waiting from outside there. You are not needed here, so you should go. Go. You've had enough. Go.
To visit West Nile is to hike to the summit of Mount Ochi.
Ashoki says, lonely at the top. But guys, we're not lonely at the top. I'm here with Classic and the amazing Alex here. Yeah, 2 hours in West Nile is taking over. So one advice, why should somebody drive 400 kilometers to come this side and tour?
To visit West Nile is to taste the most delicious Hawaiian pizza.
Wow! Guys, forget all the pizza you can eat in Kampala. Look at this.
To visit West Nile is to listen to a true son of the soil who carries the pride of Madiland wherever he goes.
Lodge actually as a social enterprise for transformation, for skilling, for cultural exchange, for building communities.
To visit West Nile is to harvest from garden to table.
For more than, I think, 5 weeks, we're going to be telling captivating stories, hiking mountains, talking to influencers, and having what we call the very best of the good life.
My name is Drago. Join me as I take over West Nile.
My question is, what is the difference?
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda.
The Lord is favor. The Lord is blessing. My people, the Lord is favor. Are you ready? Every once in a while, a star is born.
Yay! Introducing Yay! And Pastor. I'm so blessed. Give me the protection to push me up. Now so bad. I'm so blessed. King present here, we break the door. I'm so blessed. Yeah, I'm so blessed. Hear this. Chow. Pushing the vibe to the most high. With the angel dancing on. Like Debbie to the Bakuzina, to Jakusinza and the Guinea Files. Ah, hey, no one can stop my praise. Ah, hey, the devil will bow and I'm so blessed. Give me the protection to push me up. Kingdom party is just getting on. Hey, now so present here, we break the door. Yay, I'm so, it is, hey, Mando Ganga Luri, hey, Mam, Nasinamuma, the Lord will bless and you say I, the Lord will, put it up, Abadi Bando Gamuje, Muje Mulave. And denials, the Lord, and you say, hey, the Lord will lift, and you say, I'm so blessed. Give me the protection to push me on.
I'm so blessed. Kingdom party is just getting on.
I'm so blessed. Now so present till we break the door.
I'm so blessed.
Hey, yeah, yeah, I'm so. Hey, Katianya Kolimira, Mukamagwa Wado Mukisa. Anya Sawansi, Mukamagwasi today. Yeah, hello this blessing. Ay, 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 ay. Hello this favor. Ay, 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 ay. Kanya Kolimira, Mukamagwa Wado. Hey, hey, hey. I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. You so blessed. Woo.
Okay, all right. Indeed, we are so blessed. Welcome to this the segment of Good Morning Uganda Friday edition. I always add the word special. What a way to begin this edition in a special way, because we are so blessed. You are blessed to be here with us on GMU. If you're watching from home on your TV set, or if you're using your mobile phone, you're watching us on the internet, that is YouTube, you're doing a tremendous job. So if you've just joined us, you've missed the other first session of Good Morning Uganda Friday edition. My name is Joanna. For this segment, you can call me Jojo. That's what appeals to my artists mostly. But welcome to the show. For those of you who are just joining us, we do come to you live from Nile Avenue. That is where we do broadcast from as UBC, the National Public Broadcaster. Yami J saying, I'm so blessed. I understand it's a collaboration with Pastor Bugembe. Let's get into what he has to tell us, how his musical journey has been. Why with Pastor Bugembe? Is he a gospel artist or not? Good morning, Yami J.
Good morning, Jojo.
How?
Nice to see you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
How have you been?
I've been well, trying
well.
each and day.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've been good.
You look so fresh in white.
Thank you.
Who decided you put on white? Do you have a designer or?
Nah, I just design myself. When I wake up in the morning, I decide and I say like, yo, this is what I'm gonna put on. So what comes in my mind when I've just woken up, that's what I go with.
So who do you tell, yo, this is what I'm going to put on? You yourself?
I told myself,
okay.
Because like I start alone. So I tell myself like, this is what I'm gonna wear.
You start alone?
Yeah, I start alone.
Why? Why do you start alone?
Because it's also needed. Sometimes you need to have that personal space, and also it helps you as a creative sometimes to have enough space.
You artists, you know that is why
yeah, but the time where you wanna take me, that time is gonna come when I'm down. Don't worry.
I'm here with Yami J, a fresh artist. He has been around not for so long, but he is a promising one, and we are yet to find out why he's mainly focused on the international scene. So tell my viewers out there, who is Yami J?
Yami J is an artist from Uganda, Kampala, born from Busoga, Iganga, and is here in Kampala right now trying his best. I've been an artist, as she has said, trying to perform here, but mostly I give thanks to the Most High. I've been welcomed here in Uganda to some of the people, and also outside Uganda, outside Africa, what I would say, and that's where I usually do my music performances, my music shows from.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how has it been like for you? Well, you said you're Msoga. So you used to Kodeyo?
You
greet them in Busoga.
Abana be Busoga mwasuze mutieyo ono mwana waimwe kalume jime eke ya mijera ndi musanufu ino kubanga mbauliza kuno kubanga ndogera kunimwe wano ku UBC.
Are they watching? Did you tell them to tune in?
What?
Did you tell them to tune in? Are they watching?
Yeah, I told them because I had to post. So those who have missed, now it is time.
It is time.
Yeah, like to know like your man from Busoga, Yami J is here representing you.
Okay.
And you should be very happy because
Busoga is here.
Busoga is here.
I actually end with someone who say, hey, don't you do it when you're greeting?
Which one?
In Busoga. That one, the ladies that normally do the woollet.
Bari batieyo.
Yami J, interesting. Stuff going on here.
Yeah, that's
Tell me, why the name Yami J?
Yami J, actually, it came like when I was starting making music, I said like, okay, I wanted to have a different taste of music, and that different taste of music, I wanted to have it like even if when someone doesn't know me, or but when he hears my sound, kind of like that song is good. So for me to call it, like I said, like I want to have some good music, sweet music that is yummy like a food, because like if the food is good, even if when you go to Pakwachi or you go to Uganda, you will have sweet food. So this is the sweet music from J. J stands for Jimmy, but yummy J.
What is your other name?
Kalume.
Kalume Jimmy.
Yeah, Kalume Jimmy.
Okay, you're Ugandan.
A Ugandan man from Busoga who crosses the waters of River Nile.
So that song with Pastor Bugembe.
Yes, please.
Are you a gospel artist?
I would say like I sing good music, but I don't want to just lock myself in one circle. For me, I do good music.
You're versatile.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I do other styles of music, but also gospel. What means like gospel? Like it means like you are spreading a positive message. So I have many songs which I sing when I'm spreading a positive message.
Now
so I would
me.
say like I'm spreading a gospel everywhere.
How did you even land this collaboration with Pastor Bugembe? Because he's an established artist, a celebrated artist. Many gospel artists out there, because you do sing secular too.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering how someone who's singing secular, maybe was that your first song?
With him?
I'm blessed. Yes. Was that your first song? I'm blessed.
No, I have many songs.
Exactly. That are not gospel.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, how did you be able to get yourself this collaboration with him?
Yeah, actually, I would say like sometimes like good souls will always connect. And as the song it says like I'm so blessed. For me, I feel like I'm blessed because Pastor Bugembe and his team loved what I do, and also my team tried to go there to tell him like, yo, we're having this artist, he would love to work with you. And when he checked on my music, actually just appreciated what I'm up to, and then he said like, we should make a song. Oh, so
your team approached Pastor Bugembe's
Yes,
team?
Please. Yes, please.
Oh, okay, I hear you. So, you know, for most of the artists I know, my friends, the established ones, if you want a collaboration and you are starting a rising star like you are, they always want you to take care of all the expenses, promotion, studio, video, and everything. So how was it with Pastor Bugembe?
I would say like I don't want to lie. I would give credit.
Please be honest.
Yeah, that's what like if for me I'm always an honest person and I'm always open. I would say like I give credit to Pastor Bugembe and his team because these guys they invested in first of all the time when we were making this song. So we had like free studio sessions. They always used to drive on their fuels. No asking me for the fuel. So even on the day of the video shoot, so like they contributed a lot on this project, and also like as a team, so we all contributed to this project to make it like it comes out. Okay, so did Pastor Bugembe write his own verse and you all? Yeah, Pastor Bugembe wrote his parts, and then for me the song was written. Yes, Oman Rafik is the one who.
You have money.
No, like
no, let's be true to each other.
Yeah.
Yes, Oman Rafik is not some cheap writer that you approach for just
like as I've said, like the song it is. I'm so blessed because for me certain things happen to me and then I say like, yo, who am I? But yes, Oman Rafik, even him, he came when I think like there were 2 days before the studio session. He said like, I have a song because I had initially a song which I wanted to do with the Pastor Bugembe. But then he came with a song and said like, I can give you this song and then we can do this song. And then he gave me that song, yes, Oman Rafik. Big shout out to him. When he gave me that song, so I practiced. I told him this is what we're gonna change because like I'm also a writer and sometimes I have to go with my flow. So we changed a little bit of the stuffs, and then Pastor Bugembe came in the studio. Then also he added his verses, and then we came up with a magnificent song. Okay, so tell us about your musical journey. When did you start? How has it been? The highs and lows. I would say like sometimes it feels like when you tell people like I started, let me say 2018 when I was still at the campus, people may think like I'm a very old person in the music industry. Is just, but again, I started 2018, but each year like I was dropping like one song because I was still at the campus, I was still at the university, still studying. Then after graduating 2020, That's when, and then COVID came in. So 2022, at the end of the COVID, that's when I say like now I'm gonna take music as my professional, and that's what I do. I don't do any other work besides music.
Really?
I don't go like I have other business. Music is my career, it's my professional. That's what pays my bills.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, music is very expensive.
Yeah.
Promotion, marketing, audio, visual, everything.
Yeah.
You still don't have any other job. How are you able to finance your music?
Like as I've said, like for me, I'm so blessed. Like the team I've been with, and then also listen. So, one of my teacher. My mentor is called S.K. Simeon, based in Australia. So when he was teaching me music, he first taught me how you can make music as a professional, where it can pay your bills, how it can sustain yourself using your music. So for me, I learned that like I'm surviving on my music. I pay my bills, I try to look after myself with my music. Actually, I don't do any other work. Besides doing performances, you don't see me doing performances. But again, I survive, you know. I survive with my music, and then that's what I do. Like as I've said, my profession.
Let's get into Yummy J's music as he's performing here for the first time on GMU. Have you been here before?
No, this is my first time.
For the first time.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Yummy J.
nange ndi ku puresha oba nabo olina b'obanja nange nze nsasula nange tonyumiza b'obanja olowooza gawe kaali ku puresha omusajja nandiro lya manja emyezi 2 naawe olina b'obanja leta ssente zange na omanyi nsibiridde mazzi nakanya ebikopo by'amazzi 3 sokoleka enfudde alabika yakonkona gulawo Randy Rodi.
Everywhere you go, people under pressure. Pressure is like fire.
Everywhere you go to, people under pressure. Pressure is like fire. Hey, everyone is looking for paper. Pressure rise when you got no paper. Black or white, every man need the paper. Family and work, too much pressure. Everywhere you go, where should we go? Nobody knows. Hey, political pressure. Hey, hey, love pressure. Hear this, shock. Everywhere you go to, people under pressure. Pressure is like fire. Everywhere you go to, people under pressure. Pressure is like a fire. Hey, mama lonye mutwala, tata bills and hey, sister yasoma takola wakadama la. It is Uganda under pressure, Kenya under pressure, Venezuela under pressure. Hey, Asia under pressure, Africa under pressure. Hey, US under pressure. Hey, fire, fire. Yes, that's pressure.
I
remember the first time I saw you in the club. Couldn't get my eyes off you.
Don't you tell me that you're gonna leave me, girl. Me and you forever, Paka Oliver. And me and you forever, like body and the feather. Hey, yo. And me and you forever, like body and the feather. Just baby, call me when you gotta need me. Kaze kutwalile kankufumile kuchencha naka naji kaze kutwalile kankufumile kuchencha naka naji. You are 1 in a million, girl. Chosa manze chenguwa. Let me tell you where you want go. Bali ni over Kampala. You
are one in a million, girl. Just a message Take me anywhere you want go. Body in your Kampala. Me love it your body, busy body. Ukoro body bugo nango wa baby. Me love it your body, busy body. Ukoro body bugo nango wa baby. Hey, ize kwagala bya dala. Omutwade kuli marijuana. Leka kutwale ne waka. Ekiro tukimalire mu kitanda. Ize kwagala bya dala. Omutwade kuli marijuana. Leka kutwale ne waka. Ekiro tukimalire mu kitanda. Busy body, me love it your body. You busy body, me love your body. You busy body, me love it your body. You busy body, girl. Oh, you are one in a million, girl. Just a message you are. Tell me anywhere you want go. Body in your Kampala. You are one in a million, girl. Just a message you are. Tell me anywhere you want go. Body in your Kampala. Me love it your body. Busy body. Ukoro body bugo nango wa baby. Me love it your body. Busy body. Ukoro body bugo nango wa baby. You busy body. Me love it your body. You busy body. Me love your body. You busy body. Me love it your body. You busy body, girl. Oh, you are one in a million, girl. Just a message you are. Tell me anywhere you want go. Body in your Kampala. You are one in a million, girl.
In a million, girl. Is that the name of the song?
Yeah, one in a million.
It's a beautiful one. Who's the producer?
It's called DJ Adjas Bestini Osina Brock, German.
Mukolo. In Germany, the producer is in Germany.
Yeah, actually, let me tell you. So I had my Europe tour last time when I was going to perform. So I was supposed to perform in Kassel. That's where I had a performance. So this brother of mine, he had to grab me from the airport.
Okay.
From grabbing me to the airport, he first took me to his home studio. I recorded the song.
Okay.
Then he took me to the show where I was supposed to perform.
It's a beautiful one. Yomije, tell me about your upcoming EP.
My upcoming EP, it has, it's going to have like 5 songs.
Okay.
And out of those 5 songs, this is the song which you have listened just before. It's called the Pressure.
Okay.
It's off the EP. Okay. And next week, I'm going to drop another song of the EP. And then it will officially, other tracks will officially come out after these songs.
Fridays, your camp normally celebrates something.
Yeah.
What is it?
Actually, today we are celebrating 2 years as a Prayer Warrior Mountains. And yeah, we are celebrating our 2 years. So each and every one, you are welcome at our place there in Wakiso.
Okay, Prayer Mountain?
Yeah, Prayer Mountain Warriors.
Okay.
And it's going to be magnificent. Check them out. Am I allowed to
social
talk?
Media handles, please.
Yeah, check them out like at Prayer Warrior Mountain. Then you're going to have more updates if you want to give thanks to the Most High, to celebrate for what God has done.
So that is what happens every 2 Fridays in a month? Is it first and last or?
Every two, when like if you attend today,
the next Saturday you escape.
Yeah, you escape.
Perfectly said. So let the viewers know your social media handles where they can reach out to you in case they want your music and say bye to our viewers.
Yeah. First of all, thanks each and everyone who has been watching me and who have been watching everyone who has been here. Thank you for sacrificing your time. As the name you sing it on your screen, this is Yami J, and that's the name I use on every music platform at Yami J. That is YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. So those are my names. Like I don't want to say like you should follow me, but if you dig, or if you want to know more about the artist, please.
We wish you all the best here on Good Morning Uganda Friday production. We wish you the best in all your music. Though I understand you're an international artist. Why you have some collaborations? Just in a few seconds. Who are some of the artists you've collaborated with and from which countries?
I've collaborated with SK Simeon from Australia. I've collaborated with Yolani from Australia. I have some from Nigeria.
And you had a tour.
Yeah, I have
How do you,
upcoming.
and Ugandan, you're an upcoming artist, you put up a tour in Denmark and...
Yeah, I'm having
how?
my Europe tour, which is coming up from May to September. So I'm going to be performing in Denmark, Germany, Sweden. So all my European tour, that's how I always do it.
We wish you all the best. Okay, that was Yami J. Coming up is more music. We have a female artist on the lineup because it is still a Women's Month. So listen up and do not tune away from UBC. More music is coming up.
From the various sources, such as inspirational profiles.
Having a disability is not inability.
Every Friday, 9 p.m., it's one-on-one with Michael Jordan Lukomwa.
Don't you see anywhere that you would give a credit in the fight against COVID?
My role as the owner of the country is not to, be preoccupied by giving credit to my servant.
We have said that if we are to talk to General Museveni, there must be certain conditions in place.
Is it true that you paid 5 million shillings to MPs that voted for?
Was brought to you by...
I'll call you every day, yeah, yo, you can now get all the chibuzi out with MTN voice bundles. Call all networks Kubei Dondoro. Buy a 25-minute voice bundle for only 1,000 or buy any daily voice bundle of your choice. Dial *100 *21 hash and select daily or use the My MTN app. When we talk together, we are unstoppable.
For more than 2 months, the hashtag Visit West Nile trended on X, formerly Twitter. A flamboyant team of social media influencers led by Uganda's most recognizable face in the field of tourism and hospitality, Wekesa Amos.
West Nile was not part of Uganda until 1914, and many Ugandans in general don't know that bit of it. And that time Congo was specifically an asset of King Leopold.
I am proud to visit West Nile with our fishing lodge. The lodge is found in Ajumani district in West Nile, Uganda.
Embarked on a farm trip to visit West Nile.
I think our visit up to Ara actually is going to change about what the world thinks about West Nile.
I must say, people of West Nile are very loving people because when I went to Germany, to Arua still, it was the same energy. Coming to Germany and seeing the love they're expressing. So they want you to come and visit. I want us. They have been always telling me to come and visit Germany so much.
To visit West Nile is to wake up every early in the morning to strategize.
Okay, now, the next part, I'm just going to set up for a shower, and then, yeah, you guys are going to be waiting from outside there. You are not needed here, so you should go. Go. You've had enough. Go.
To visit West Nile is to hike to the summit of Mount Ochi.
Ashoki says, lonely at the top. But guys, we're not lonely at the top. I'm here with Classic and the amazing Alex here. Yeah, 2 hours in West Nile is taking over. So one advice, why should somebody drive 400 kilometers to come this side and tour?
To visit West Nile is to taste the most delicious Hawaiian pizza.
Wow! Guys, forget all the pizza you can eat in Kampala. Look at this.
To visit West Nile is to listen to a true son of the soil who carries the pride of Madiland wherever he goes.
Lodge actually as a social enterprise for transformation, for skilling, for cultural exchange, for building communities.
To visit West Nile is to harvest from garden to table.
For more than, I think, 5 weeks, we're going to be telling captivating stories, hiking mountains, talking to influencers, and having what we call the very best of the good life.
My name is Drago. Join me as I take over West Nile.
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight. Come and give it a try. Genshikang L-carnitine chromium capsules, plant extract, scientific ratio, take 3 capsules each time. The active ingredient accelerates fat burning, eat twice a day, don't take a detour. Weight loss starts now. Genshikang L-carnitine with chromium capsules helps you stay in shape. Please follow medical advice when taking this product. For more information, visit our website www.hgo.com or call 0800 335555.
In a nation hungry for truth, a world where every story matters, there exists a beacon of trust and reliability. For decades, they've been our voice and our window to the world, holding the mirror of our history. With 4 TV stations and 11 radio channels spanning 27 languages, they stand as guardians of information, defenders of truth. With Mascari Heritage Advantage, they uphold every citizen's right to reliable and free information. Their archived stories shaped our past and illuminate our present. Yet now, as new challenges arise and the world evolves, their mission faces its greatest test yet. Be part of our journey and let's navigate the unknown, uncover the untold, and safeguard our future together. Tune into your public broadcaster, for it is the intersection of trust and truth. Because to UBC, your story, every story, and every voice matters. UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda.
Tuje wala tuli bujulizo bulabi bwako abali bakwekebwa nga tetulina amanyi kati twogerako wenzijukira mulodoka yakuma kuwankachi nga buli omu amanyi nti oyakuma luki watabula 10 watulaga nti feeza ne zaabu byonna bibyo wetabula ekyokulya wagabirira nga bugabirira ebinyonyi ku ttale mazima bigambo ki mba nkozesa okukulaga simye laba jonzi gye yeewala maliriza ngamba you're so incredible supernatural mukama mazima bigambo ki bye mba nkozesa okukulaga simye laba zonzije yewala maliriza ngamba. You're so incredible, supernatural, Mukama. Ebanga elise mabega omulabe abadde tuketta nga tulinnya kagere wano ne wali ayagala kutunyaga bye tulina amabanja gatuli mu bulago mirimu tewali tulera ngalo twafuka ngoma ze buli gye tulaga nga basekerera tetugasa kibadde kisa kintadde wano mazima bigambo ki byemba nkozesa abajonzije yewala maliriza ngamba. You're so incredible, supernatural, Mukama. Mazima bigambo ki byemba nkozesa okukulaga. Laba jonzije yewala maliriza ngamba. You're so incredible, natural, Mukama. Bigamba ki byemba nkozesa okukulaga nti laba jonzije yewala maliriza ngamba. You're incredible, supernatural, Mukama.
Beautiful melodies coming in from Joanita and Simbi. How are you, darling?
I'm good, dear.
Oh, you're so calm. You're like me, hey, but for you, a bit laid back. How have you been?
I'm good.
How is the ministry?
Ministry is good.
Ministry is fine.
Yes.
Okay, say hello to our viewers and then we see what we talk about music today.
Hello, UBC viewers. Praise the Lord. My name is Joanita Nano Simbi. I'm so glad to be on UBC, to be hosted by a wonderful and beautiful Joanita. Yeah, and I want to say hi to my people that are watching, to my pastor, Papa.
What's his name?
Begumia Robert, Pastor Begumia Robert, my dad, my family, Linda, and everyone that is watching.
Okay, so how does it feel to find a namesake on set on TV?
I feel so happy.
You feel so happy?
Actually, I feel like I'm at home. I feel like I'm with a sister.
Let me give you a hug. I hope you've been good.
Yeah.
How is music treating you?
Music is not, it has not been bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it has been good for me.
So,
yes.
you're a gospel artist?
Yes.
How did you start singing gospel music?
I've been in the industry for quite a time.
Okay.
I used to work in a studio with Mr. Pademan, and I used to see people do music, and I was like, I think I can also do it.
Wow.
So one time a friend of mine told me, I'm going to record you a song and I'm going to take it on TV by
Whether
force.
you want it or
Yes,
not.
and he was like, you cannot be here. People are doing music, yet you have a good voice and you're not using your talent. You're not
So
using your
while at Pademan Studio, were you a backup artist, a producer? Or?
No, I was a manager. I was managing the studio.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I hear you. Let me say hello to your friends or band members. Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Please use the microphone. How are you?
I'm okay.
What's your name?
Agatha Kusasila.
Agatha Kusasila.
Yes.
And you, Sebo, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
How have you been?
Good. How are you?
What's your name?
Amos.
Amos.
Yes.
Okay, so Joan, tell me, how did you come up with this combination of Agatha and Amos?
It's just amazing because Amos Amos is my producer.
Okay.
He's my audio producer. Actually, he has done most of my songs. And Agatha is my backup artist. Yeah, she does the backups in studio. So we connect easily.
Only Germany, only no for you move with an entire band almost. We're just away from the bass guitar and solo guitar.
Yeah.
The entire backline is almost here. How do you handle this? Because it's expensive having these people wherever you go.
For now, these people are like family now.
Okay.
Because we've been serving in church, we've been doing everything together. So,
but you don't pay them; they come for free. That Agatha there, you think she doesn't ask for any money?
No, they come as friends.
Wow, that's beautiful. Agatha and Amos, thank you for the good heart. Amos, how do you find producing Agatha? Producing Joanne.
It's not bad.
Not bad, eh?
Because she's a friend, she's a sister.
Okay.
Kind of connect easily.
Oh, okay, you can give her you can give him the microphone, Agatha. So I beg your pardon. How do you find producing?
Yeah,
Joanne?
producing Joanne. It is very easy and enjoyable because she's a sister to me, a friend. So things just quite flow easily.
I saw Joanne giving you this look of, Amos, I swear you dare say anything. Do not intimidate us here. I swear you'd say anything and you're fired. But anyway, it's good that you're working with people who love you and your friends. So beginning with, why didn't you decide to go for secular instead of gospel? Because you're working with Pademan. I know he does also gospel music, but majority of the clients are from the secular world. Who inspired you to begin singing gospel?
I decided to sing gospel because, first of all, I'm a born-again Christian.
Okay.
I love the Lord. I am also married to a pastor, so it's hard for me to sing
Arafat,
secular.
Godwin, Davis, Julius Kauzi, wrong territory.
Yeah, so it's so I cannot sing secular.
Oh, when you're married.
because I'm not because I'm married, because I'm a born again.
Because you're born
Christian.
again. You said you're married to a pastor.
Yes.
So when you go to church, they say Mama is there. Joe, at such a young age. Anyway, the music is beautiful. Who writes your music?
Some of the songs, I've written them myself.
Okay.
And then sometimes we write songs with my producer. When he makes a track, we sit down and brainstorm ideas. And I also have friends. I have a brother called Emmy. He's a writer and a producer. Mr. Pademan has also written for me a song. There's Pastor Abe, there's Nicholas. So I have a team of people that I work with. Yes.
Okay, it would be a disservice to you, our viewers, if I keep talking while you miss the music from Joanita and Simbi. Ladies and gentlemen, here is a live band music. No recording, no filters, no AI, no auto-tune. Live here on Good Morning Uganda Friday edition.
I dedicate this song to a person out there. If you've been going through something, if you've been going through a tough time, and you don't know what, you have no option, like you've done everything, and you felt like everything has come to an end, I'm here to tell you that there is an answer, and that answer is Christ. He's the hope. He's our hope. He's everything that we can look up to. Nafunye oluyimba lutava ku mutima na buli kaseera wemamela nduyimba Yesu ofuuse luyimba lwange oluyimba olw'amatendo luno nduyimba nga sikoowa kuba ge maanyi gange ddala wafuuka mmundu yange ekuba abalabe bange kigo kinene mwenzirukira nenekweka nga bitabuse nga bikaye nga biganye nyimba w'oluyimba nga binyinze nga byacanze nga sisobola nyimba w'oluyimba nyimba kwe nyimba kwe Yesu oh nyimba kwe Tata oluyimba olw'essuubi nga bitabuse nga bikaye nga biganye nga binyinze nga byekyanze nga sisobola nyimba gwe Yesu oh nyimba gwe taata oluyimba olw'essuubi oli luyimba olw'essanyu mu biseera by'ennaku oli luyimba olw'amaanyi ng'amaanyi gampedde oli musajja owokuna mu kikoomi ky'omuliro yegwe ejjinnya ly'ensonda balala lye banyuma envumuulo ya Dawudi eyakuba Goliyasi entongooli ya Dawudi gye yasunira Sawulo kati nange mpita gwe Mukama nsaba fuuka entongooli yange nga bitabuse nga bikaaye nga biganye nga binyiize nga byekyanze nga sisobola nyimba gwe Yesu oh nyimba gwe taata oluyimba olw'essuubi nyimba gwe taata oluyimba olw'essuubi oli musawo wa mitima egiwonya oli ssuubi ly'abangi ng'emirembe gigenze yegwe nsangula amaziga nga tukaaba taata w'abamulekwa bawaaba namwandu oli luyimba lw'abangi oluyimba olw'essuubi nyimba Yesu nze sikoowa nyimba gwe oluyimba olw'essuubi nyimba gwe Yesu oh nyimba gwe taata oluyimba olw'essuubi nyimba gwe Yesu nyimba gwe taata oluyimba olw'essuubi ze nyimba gwe watandika kukaaba nyimba gwe oh nyimba gwe nyimba gwe nyimba gwe oh nyimba gwe Hallelujah. The next song is called Yazemwe Sala. This is people's favorite song. If you've been there, you've been believing God for something. For the Bible says that with God, nothing is like everything is possible with God. There's nothing that God cannot do. We only have to trust in His power and His authority. So this song says, Yazemwe Sala, I know that the Lord is going to bless you. I know that the Lord is going to answer your prayer. There's nothing that the Lord cannot do. I pray that it blesses you. Kano kalango buli eyali anoonyeza linavuddeyo bwe kuba kusamba kajina kakuddemu era navuddeyo kati omutwe nagujeyo mazima ntambula n'obugere nsiita obudde bwakyusa kasana kaweddeyo enkuba ebinnabinda ddala katonda kyotelekera munaku buno obukya buziba nkifunye ebintu byakyuse mukama yazemwe esala mukama yazemwe esala mukama yazemu akamwenyu nasemwa kafuna kubanga yasemu mukama yasemwa esala mukama yasemu akamwenyu nasemwa kafuna kubanga yasemu mazima nazo omukwano mungi katonda wange nze yali tasanira eyali yanyomebwa wanfuula mwana wanondayo mu bangi nontaasa kati nange ndiko bulungi eyali tamanyi na bwe naaba amasanyu nina mu bungi abaali bamanyi nagwa ne mu byenfuna akasente kawera katimba wa bujulizi bise mu luyimba nga bwe nyimba mukama yasemu mukama yasemu esala mukama yasemu ebirungi nasemu bifuna mukama yasemu mukama yasemu esala yasemu birungi nasemu bifuna kubanga yasemu hey. Oh de 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 la 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 le 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 oh hey, hey. Oh mwena bali baseka mujje mundabe abadulanga olutatadde entongo waabwe owakateteyi kati labayo gyavuga bwena sabe sana yampulira mwena munonya oyo yanyamba naawe kowola ajja kuddamu essaala gy'osaba mukama yasemu essaala mukama yasemu okumanya nga yasemu essaala n'abakasimi kembala mukama yasemu ewange mukama yasemu okumanya nga yasemu essaala n'abamwami gwampadde mukama yasemu essaala ono yasemu okumanya nga yasemu essaala azizemu.
Because from the feedback we are getting here on Good Morning Uganda Friday edition, they are really loving your performance. Wow. I wish we had more time.
Wow.
But first things first, what do you consider when writing these songs? Is it personal experience?
Most of the songs are inspired by the Holy Spirit. So he knows what people want. He knows... Okay.
Joan, Tatua is the Holy Spirit. There is a line you sang, and it says, Labakasimbi Kembala, Kamoto Kakeme. It came from the Holy Spirit. It must have come from you because...
This song is more of a prophetic song.
Oh, okay.
It's something that is speaking into my future for the things that I'm believing God
You're
for.
now doing a disclaimer and make a cent, but I'm going to ask you for money. But anyway, let's look at some of the feedback from you, our viewers, on Good Morning Uganda. This one comes in. Moses from Kajan Centre Road. Hey UBC TV mwebale kuweereza gwanga bambi nze yamije anyimbira enyimba ezenyuma bambi. Oh, I think it was for the previous artist. And then someone comes in. Joan, I'm proud of you, my dear. Your music is sweet. It's medicine to us. I guess this is for you. Not me, because you're also Joan, yeah. And still coming in from Moses Kajansi naye bambi. Oyo mwala ayimba bulungi bambi.
Thank you
so
for
that is the feedback
appreciating.
from the viewers there who are watching. So in case someone wants to hire you, maybe for a live band performance, maybe on a function, are you available?
Yeah, I'm available. I'm actually on all social media handles.
Okay.
Nantongo Joanita Nsimbi, TikTok. Nantongo Joanita Nsimbi, Instagram. Nantongo Joanita, Facebook. And you can also contact my management on 0751 786261.
Zero.
0751 78 62 61.
Okay, in case you're just joining us, you've missed for this specific edition. Earlier on, we had McKenzie. You missed a performance from Yamije, and now you're just in time, but a bit late for the last performance from Joanita Nano Nsimbi. But do not forget, we do stream live here on the YouTube UBC TV, and we have our socials X account. You can reach out to us. We can also have your comments using our X account, that is at UBC TV Uganda. Here is to Joanne giving us her final performance. But do not forget, if you just joined us, next Friday we do have something similar for the special edition, so that you do not miss any of what we've lined up for you. To the entire production and technical team, you're doing a great job. Catch us up on Monday, that is on Good Morning Uganda, with Robert Chirabo Nyonyintono and Julie F. Nantaba. Why don't you have yourselves a very good weekend? Be blessed, take care of yourselves. Remember, today, the results for the Senior 5 candidates of 2025 are going to be released at 11 at Senior 6, sorry, for those of you who are going to Senior 5 at State House Nakasoro. But there is also Yoga Muzei at Kololo Independence Ground. You can choose where to go. Here is Joanne with her final performance. Good morning. Thank you for accompanying us.
The next song is called Yogera. I pray that the Lord speaks to you in anything that you want the Lord to say. Maybe he's been silent for a long time, but I pray that he says something into your situation. Yogera, yogera, binagonda. Yogera, amalobozi gana wulira. Tumachigambo kwebo yogera buli chimu chigonda. Yogera amalobozi gana sirika. Yogera, yogera binagonda. Tebisika mu bwongo byasobola okola mu bwangu. Omutima mufunda okubifumintiriza byonna. Kajibe myaka renda terya mumanya wenna wenna. Oh, oli chigambo, oli katonda otuma chigambo. Bamuzibenze bwentya okukwesiga ku byenda byeko. Bamulimba era bwenjogera nti olimbalimba. Abakubusabusa ikale bandikwesize nnyo. Oli katonda nakati bw'oyogera bituukirira. Yogera ssebo, yogera ensozi zinawulira. Tuma kigambo kwe bw'oyogera buli kimu kigonda. Yogera amaloboozi ganasirika. Yogera, yogera binagonda. Yogera sebo, yogera ensozi zinawulira. Oh, tuma kigambo kwe bw'oyogera buli kimu kigonda. Yogera amaloboozi ganasirika. Yogera, yogera binagonda. Oh, yogera, yogera, yogera. Oh, oh, eh. Oh, yogera, yogera binagonda. Tebisika mu bwongo byasobola okola mu bwangu. Omutima mufunda okubifumintiriza byonna. Kajibe emyaka renda teryakumanya wenna wenna. Oli katonda nakati bw'oyogera bituukirira. Yogera ssebo, ensozi zinawulira. Tuma chigambo gwe bw'oyogera buli kimu kigonda. Yogera amaloboozi ganasirika. Yogera, yogera binagonda. Yogera sebo. Yogera yensozi zinawulira. Oh, tuma chigamba cho. Tuma chigambo gwe bw'oyogera buli kimu kigonda. Oh, yogera. Yogera binagonda.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda.
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight. Come and give it a try. Genshikang L-carnitine chromium capsules. Plant extract, scientific ratio. Take 3 capsules each time.